been 2 days. It's been 48 hours. I think I'm done holding my breath. I think we just received a miracle, guys. A miracle! I can't, there's no other way to describe what's going on right now. Hey everybody, Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. I hope you guys are doing well. I've been taking a break from the bus, but I've been doing stuff here and there. Obviously, we got the mini split working. I'll show you to what extent it's working. It's been 48 hours kind of testing it, and it's still running. In fact, I even painted the bottom part here turquoise to match the bus, and I painted the grill black just to make it look better. I've been working on other stuff in the meantime, but I fixed the mini split. Well, Billy and I did it together. It was my idea on how to fix it, and I'm going to share that with you today. But first, I am in the middle of several bus projects. I've gotten back into the swing of things, so I did rip out the old door, had the door off for a while, and I got the new door, the fiberglass custom door, finally put in. It's still a work in progress, but the hard part's over. It's hung correctly. I did have to flip it around the opposite way, but I wanted to have, you know, the big one, the big hole, and the little hole on top like it's supposed to go. The door handle and the deadbolt are going to be on the other side now. And I've painted, I have the wrong side painted, but that's okay. I got lots of turquoise in the bus. I'm going to paint the rest of it turquoise once we get done. But I still got to build a jamb right here. So I had to replace all of this wood and then paint it. I had to replace all of this wood over here, repaint it, put the hinges, and then I got to put a jamb up there. Also still put in new hardware here, put in my door handle and my lock. So we got some work to do. Don't think I'm going to finish that today, but let's go in the bus. It works. This one, not that one. So how'd I do it? Well, don't do what I do, first of all. But look, I hit rock bottom, and I had no other choice. So I presented to a couple friends, including Billy. I said, Billy, they're just not communicating right. What if we deactivate the rear 9,000 BTU and try to run just this front 12,000 BTU? Again, I'm running a Mr. Cool multi-zone system. So it's a 21,000 BTU compressor down below. And then we've got a primary 12K and then a secondary zone 9K equaling 21,000 BTUs. And did some research, had lots of friends tell me, don't do it, Eric, it's not designed to work that way, it'll freeze up, you'll have ice. I'm like, again, it can't be any worse than it was before. But my plan was to go down below and actually close the valve going to and coming back the return valve of the other unit. Close those valves. Billy and I even disconnected the line sets from the rear unit. So all of this going up here, going over here, all that's been disconnected from the compressor right now. The power has been turned off. The communication has been unplugged from the other unit. And then we turned off the breaker. We reset the whole system. We fired this one up to 68 degrees 2 days ago. And it is perfectly working, guys. It gets down to 67, then it cycles off, blows out 70, 75 degree air. Once it hits 71, it'll kick back on the compressor, begin to cool. And right now, 69 degrees. We're within 1 degree of what I have it set at. And it just works perfect. That's all I need. I just need one working one. And if it had to be one, I'd rather it be the main room here, because at night, we go to bed, we're just open the windows back there anyway. I mean, I don't need air conditioning back there anyway. That's the one that was giving me all that ice cold air conditioning and freezing up, and then this one would heat. So, but again, don't do what I do. I just got really, really lucky. Actually, that's not true. I did research. I'm going to post my research here. I mean, I guess it depends on what Google search you're doing, but I found this. This is actually an AI overview. What was my question? Can I run just one Mr. Cool multi-zone unit? It says, you can run just one indoor unit of a Mr. Cool multi-zone system with the other line set valves closed. That's important. As long as the operating unit's BTU capacity is at least 50% of the outdoor condenser's total capacity. You understand that? So essentially, if we had a 20,000 BTU system down there, and this was a 10 and that was a 10, you can cut one off, because this is still operating 50%. It's actually more than that, because this is my 12,000 BTU, that's my 9. So we're running, my math is horrible, but closer to 60% of the capacity in just this one. So we're fine, we closed all the valves. And it goes on to say, for example, running one 18,000 BTU indoor unit on a 36,000 BTU condenser, exactly 50% is acceptable, but not safe running one 12,000 BTU indoor unit on a 36,000 BTU condenser. 33% does not meet the 50% minimum capacity and can cause issues. So there you go. We don't have any problems. There's no freezing lines on the condenser out there. There's no freezing lines here. None of this matters anymore. This is the one that was giving us the problems anyway. The one that we actually replaced from Mr. Cool, going to the rear one. It cycles on and off exactly like it's supposed to. It maintains the temperature, just does perfect. And guys, guess what? As a bonus, this system no longer pulls 1,800 watts. We're just running one air handler, and it's only pulling about 900 to 1,000 watts of solar. So I'm parked in the shade right now. If I were parked in the sun, 5,000 watts of solar up on the roof and just pulling 1,000 for the air conditioner means we can run it non-stop all summer long. All summer long. I feel like luck, miracle, and prayers. And if you were involved in that behind the scenes, thank you guys. I really, really needed that. Can move on. And that's, again, that's kind of why I'm motivated to get back to projects, to get this bus going. Hoping Diana's going to head back soon, because I feel like I really got some good news to share with her about the mini split system at least. But today I do need to go make a Home Depot run. So this is going to close on the opposite side. That's okay. That's okay. I gotta paint. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Home Depot and then get some supplies in Frosty the truck, and then we'll come back and I'll finish this door up and move on to the next project. Smiling. I'm smiling, guys. Okay, I painted it. So now the whole door is painted teal. Got my new hardware installed. I think it came out great, guys. I love the black accents, you know, with the other ribs and other things going on black. And I love these style handles a lot better. Deadbolt works perfectly. I got to paint a few pieces of trim and my jams on the side and the top up there, get those painted turquoise, and then it'll look like it's supposed to be that way. But okay, why is so much good stuff happening right now? Well, it's about 10 p.m. We got the naughty bus eyes blinking at us. Look at the condensation on the outside. It is still hot and humid tonight here in October. I'll tell you what, I'm almost done packing. Look at how much condensation's on the window. Oh, no. That's the humidity. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of moisture on the inside of the bus, or outside of the bus, humidity, because of the temperature in the bus. So, sorry, I'm gonna smile and be happy because this is a fun moment for me, you know? I mean, it's this whole mini split air conditioning thing has been a nightmare. And I cannot believe it's still this hot outside in October at 10 p.m. But in the... It's like a walk-in refrigerator in here. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Packing everything up to leave tomorrow. The one good mini split here is set to 62 degrees here. I mean, 62 degrees is comical, but still, I mean, what are we at here? Like 62 on the dot. You see that? It's chilly in here. Oh my gosh. You know, like, for what I had to put up with just to have one working mini split, back here it's not bad. It's probably 10 degrees warmer back here. But that's fine. So 73 back there, 63 right here, 62 over here. Oh, I'm crying laughing. I'm having a good time, guys. I need a beer. Beer me. Got some cold ones in there. There's one right there. What a freaking journey this has been, getting air conditioning in my bus. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'll drink it again, or I'll say it again. I can't believe Oh my gosh. Tomorrow, I'm gonna start this bus up and go on the road. We need to test a few things. We need to test out and make sure that that new thermostat that got replaced, make sure this bad one really was the problem with the new 180-degree thermostat installed. And it being 94 degrees tomorrow in Gulfport, we're gonna drive. We're gonna do some driving in the bus. I'm gonna bring the kitties in tomorrow morning, bring their litter box, bring in some extra food. I've got some frozen stuff in here. The only things that aren't functional right now is my toilet's not hooked up, but I have a system for that for a couple nights. And running water, the only source of water is gonna be the physical shower head here for fresh water, because I obviously don't have a kitchen yet. But you know what I do got? Air conditioning! Yes! 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 All right, good morning, guys. This is very exciting. I got the naughty bus pulled out, running, warming up. This is my dream, guys. You see this? Mini Split is gonna be working while we're driving. I'm gonna be one of the few people driving a schoolie that has aftermarket air conditioning, 62 degrees inside. These fans can withstand Hurricane 2 force winds at the compressor fans, so going 60 mile an hour down the highway should not be an issue. This was my plan from the start. The Cummins 8.3 diesel engine sounds amazing. Got my walkie bike on the back so I can ride my bike and do some tests that way. And then I'm gonna be closely monitoring the new thermostat that's in there. If I have any problems or get an alarm up front, I've got my little thermal thing. I can go and check the temperature to make sure we don't have a faulty gauge up here or something. So if that alarm goes off, or if I get any indicators on the dash, we're gonna find out. I'm basically gonna hop on I-10 and just go east, about 30 miles on I-10, 90-degree weather outside, and see how this goes. Got all the kitties with us for a trip. What do you think, Gizmo? And Chunky Butt. Chunky, you gonna do on the dash? We got Opie back there, and got some supplies, got my coffee maker, got my clothes. Let me see where Ter's at. She's probably back here on the bed. Oh, I don't know where Tara is. Actually, I remember, she likes to hide behind the couch here, so. Yep, we're just gonna do some driving now. Gizmo, can I have my spot back so I can drive, buddy? You wanna play with this? Here, you can play with this, right here. Okay. Here we go. Catch you guys on down the road. Well, we've now been on the interstate for about 15 minutes, and we're cruising 65 mile an hour. I'm in the left lane. You can see that sign, trucks use left lane. I guess that would include me, so that's why I'm over here. Again, speeds are 65. If you guys look down at my odometer there, or speedometer there, we're going 65. We're looking at the temperature there in the middle. It hasn't even hit 200 degrees once. Not even gone to 200, which is a far cry from how things worked when we were coming in from Arizona in the spring, before the summer, and then my trip. This exact trip towards Atlanta for the Atlanta NASCAR race. No, we did not make it this far, so this is huge. This is a ginormous milestone here, guys, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna put on about 30 miles, get past Biloxi, and make sure, and I'll get back to you. We did it, guys. We did it. The last 22 miles, I went 75 mile an hour, and that thermostat never went over 180 degrees. Imagine, something so small was causing such a crazy issue. No problems at all. As a matter of fact, the mini split working perfectly. You can definitely tell that we're not icing over because it's physically still thawing on the ground. Working perfect while driving. That's awesome. The bus runs great, sounds great, smells good. Bike's holding on good there. That's awesome. And look at this. Pulled into Buc-ee's here in Mississippi. Gonna go treat myself to a nice brisket sandwich and a 79-cent fountain drink and celebrate a little bit, a lot of it. Opie, it's a good day. It's a good day, Opie. Mwah. Hi, chunks. Here's the chunk butt. That's your spot? Okay. Oh, my Lanta. It is definitely cooler in the middle of the bus compared to the front of the bus or the rear of the bus. But I'm very happy that we're able to pull this off with just one mini split in very hot temperature with humidity. So, of course, my inverter is screaming here. That says 99%. What does the battery down here say? 99%. We're pulling 670 watts. 670 watts. I don't even need that because, again, by the time tonight hits, I really feel like I can't crack the windows because I need to make my custom screens for the back window so that we can let some natural air flow through. But this is perfect. I could park here in the sun all day. You guys are so awesome. You guys are precious. Yes. Okay. Let me get a sandwich. It's good chunks. It's good stuff. I got a magnet in there. I already have a Mississippi Buc-ee's magnet, but I wanted to get something to remember. I get magnets for where I was at and what was going on in my life during that time. So this is my happy little magnet that I got. This is a Buc-ee's magnet, actually. And it's a beachy Mississippi, like sandy beach kind of happy magnet. And I'm always going to remember this smile on my face and the feeling of like accomplishment, like getting past some huge hurdles in my life with this bus. And I also think that we should go to the beach. Chunks, you want to go boondock at the beach in the bus? Boondock at the beach in the bus. For a good boy? Whack, whack, whack. Okay. Go to the beach. All right, we're parked at the beach. I just leave it at 62 because, I mean, it's still hot and warm here in October. And so, again, you might be asking yourself, how is this keeping up in the room? Let's check the temperature. 67.8. But still, all things considered, that's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. Again, it feels about 10 degrees warmer here in the front of the bus and back at the bed area, but I'm okay with that. I got my our wind chimes up here. Oof, it's bright. Hang on. Humidity. There we go. Yeah, got my wind chimes hanging from the mirror here. It's my spot. It's my beachy spot, guys. Woo-wee. Oh man, spoiled rotten in Mississippi. My goodness. All right, well, gonna do some boondocking. Gonna spend some time away from the house. Me and the kiddies are gonna be in the bus for a few days, okay? Testing everything out. Want to get that microwave convection oven hooked up. My air fryer. Got a freezer full of ice cream, tater tots, and chicken tendies. So, yeah. Let's get connected internet set up so that we can watch some TV on the smart TV. Heck yeah, man. Thanks for the water, Dad. Yeah, thanks for the water, Daddy. You're welcome, Tara. Is Opie sleeping in? I think Opie's sleeping in. He really likes this thing I built for him, this neat little... No, he's on the 3rd floor. He's such a good boy. And my kitties are so smart. They're using their custom litter box perfectly in here. There it is right there. Tonight I'll pop this guy open. That way I can pull it out and clean it out. Nope, you guys don't get in that way. See all that litter build up? See all that litter on the side? Yep. See how there's no litter on the ground today? But there's probably going to be some on the step right there. Yep, so I will have to clean that kind of regularly in that step. And then there's another step over there too that's got some on it too right there. Yeah, but no, it's working really, really well, my smart kitties. While watching some Sons of Anarchy on Hulu with connected internet, I don't really have a place to put the microwave convection oven air fryer, so I got it sitting right there for that plug because my kitchen outlets, 1, 2, and that white one right there, Romex right there, all 3 of my kitchen circuits are not hooked up yet until I build the cabinets and the tabletop for that. So I gotta borrow that outlet there, and then the fridge it's on its own circuit stuff. So just kind of making do. Let's see, we got corn dogs. We got some Salisbury steak and meatloaf. We got chimichangas. I think I'm gonna go for one of these. I've had these before, the ones you put in the crock pot. These are the blackened Alfredo chicken that you put in the microwave. So I can microwave them. All right, we'll let that cook in there. Luckily, unlike the Bigfoot, I should say, I can actually run a microwave and air conditioning at the same time. This is a 50 amp rig with split phase 240 volt air conditioning, so that's kind of nice to be able to have all this power. What's even better is being able to run it all off the free power of the sun. I mean, after your solar investment, that is. Everything else is free from here on out. Thank you, sunshine. Thank you, solar. You know what, actually, I'm pretty impressed. That's not a bad looking chicken Alfredo dinner there, if I don't say so myself. My master cooking skills here in the bus. Yeah. All right, and as the sun sets behind me, it cools down really quick here at the beach. This spot compared to Billy and Michelle's house with the ocean the Gulf breeze, it feels a lot nicer. It feels 10 degrees cooler here anyway, but we did hit 94 degrees here in Gulfport today in October. So, tell you what, guys, things are looking up. Things are looking up. I'm gonna do some more camping, boondocking in the bus now that we've got things kind of working, functioning the way we like it. I'll make the most of it, take my time getting back to the house. We still have a lot of projects to do in here, but I have full 100% confidence in the drivability of this bus to not overheat, and runs great. So we're gonna be good to hit the road, and hit the road we shall do very soon here. Guys, thanks for joining me. Thanks for sticking up with my ups and downs and highs and lows and depression and wins and fails and everything going on. It has been an adventure with this bus. But it's about the memories, right? We're there now. We're there. Our air conditioning works. Our engine in the bus does not overheat, so good times ahead. I love you all. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for watching the channel. See you in a few days. See where we end up next in the naughty bus. Bye, guys.